My hair's up, so I can't wear it.
Do you see me, milady, with it?
Milady.
All right.
This bar looks like what we're in.
Yeah. Okay, we've actually got the camera set up. I wouldn't mind taking a little bit more off the bottom of this one. And since we're waiting for Dan anyways, I'm just going to fiddle just a little.
I'm going to grab water right quick.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Water's for losers.
Yeah. No.
There we go. That ad break. Your stream's back up for me now. It kept showing me as it being offline, and it just took a minute.
Your mom.
She lives across the country from me.
Your mom!
Lives across the country from me.
Good thing she's in my bed. All of the moms. It's like a harem of moms.
A hair mom?
Sorry, what
A
happened
hair
there?
mom.
The stream died for some reason, but we're back live.
And we're waiting on you.
And the cameras are on the levels they belong. And everybody's back. Alex is leaning.
Yeah.
It's still there.
I apologize, guys. Thank you for the giving us
Money.
Money,
remember?
Money.
If you're just joining now, all you missed were the announcements.
Yeah.
Money!
Sorry, guys.
SpongeBob, my boy.
Thank you for being easy on
Sponge
us
boy,
regarding
me
this stuff.
Bob.
So,
The art is beautiful. Speaking of Cookie Monster, the blizzard of the month is mint chocolate Girl Guide cookie.
Oh.
Wow, the beholder really got out there.
Yep,
Okay,
there
folks.
we go. Now I can see.
Remember
And
to
I-
like
I
and
like
subscribe.
Sunglasses.
Okay, folks.
I'm
Very
are we
pulling
it in
all
live on mine now. So
situated? You're
we should
good
be
to go,
all
Yondu?
good to go. I believe so,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's get into
Sources
the
should all look
game.
good, I think. I'm gonna pull up my stream right quick and just double check.
Sure, we'll give you a second before we get
Nope,
into
I
it.
see everything.
You can do it.
I
I'm
see
just double
everything.
checking on my end.
Yeah, I see everything looks good on Twitch.
Awesome.
Okay.
Does it sound good?
I don't have the audio, but here.
God
let
damn
me-
it, Sim.
Well, I don't want to hear myself 3 times by having the tab unmuted.
No, I got it.
Why not?
Taking care of it.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Why do you hate us?
Excuses, Yugi.
Listen,
Your
guys.
mom.
It's just chip time for me.
Yeah, chicken.
Everything looks good, I think.
Okay.
Wonderful,
We're
yes.
hot to
We're...
go.
Oh,
Symyro, of
But
course,
I
is
have
not streaming
Discord muted, of course.
because his thing broke itself. But
yeah,
alas.
updates are breaking. Mhm.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. All right. All
Yep.
right. All right.
Then
All right.
let's get into the game, friends. So, we began this one-shot last session with all of you at your various stories. A number of you, actually all of you except for Daniel's character, dying together. Daniel's separately in some adventure in some other universe, and awakening in the verdant grove that is called the Realm. An area crafted by a trinity of gods, one of war, one of sacrifice, and one of nature. They have come together and started gathering heroes from other worlds in order to help them fight off a clockwork machine god that has fallen to the forest god's home planet and his body, and has begun infecting everything organic and inorganic around it with some sort of clockwork disease that turns iron and clockwork gears onto their faces. You guys have learned that you're being tested by the gods before being sent out to their world to help in the fight. If you are successful, you will be returned home afterwards. If not, then you will die and your bodies will be returned to the state they were on Earth, which is also dead. You guys took your first test after visiting in the bar for a little while and meeting a couple of the other adventurers who had been summoned here. It seems like they've been here a little bit longer than you. The first test led you into a clockwork forest dungeon, where you went through with strange memories not your own, leading you to make your way back from an expedition to gather information on the position of the clockwork soldiers. Wending through sharpened forests, you found yourself coming across a wounded soldier, and you faced a choice. Do we take him with us and slow ourselves down and risk our chance of injury increasing? Do we leave him here and let fate decide whether he lives or dies? Or do we kill him now so that he cannot be turned into a clockwork monstrosity to be sent against us? excuse me, later, you guys chose to carry him with you, although each of your own choices decided which god favored you, and which token you would get that you could spend for items and weapons and boons from these gods. You guys managed to carry this, although you knew it to be Fifi, the administrator of the realm, back with you.
Third eye.
So successful were you in your teamwork and your magic that none of you sustained any lasting injuries from this adventure, and we ended with all of you stepping back through the purple portal into the realm once again.
With our tokens.
With your tokens, one of you, a bird on the shoulder showing Sata's favor. The others with a steel crossed blade token, and some of you with snowflakes. So, that's where we pick back up. You guys back in the regular portion of the realm, stepping through that golden keystone on the stone archway behind you loses some of its color, and you watch it gathering to a point, and it starts to gather together on the top and pull out as you see a key start to form and then drop as one of you reaches out and snatches it from the air, as you guys now have a single gold key.
Well, this is definitely a key. Where do you
Yep.
think it goes?
A lock.
Very observant.
Thank you. My wife says I know exactly what she's thinking all the time. Sometimes she says it in a tone that makes me question if I actually know what she's thinking all the time. But I take her at her word, so I think I know what she's thinking all the time.
That poor woman. Anyway,
Where do you guys think that key goes?
anyone seen a lock?
Maybe our next dungeon.
It could very well be the next dungeon.
What
If
if-
you're
Think-
smart, that
I
is
think
smart.
it's possible we need a key from each challenge to move forward.
Oh, it's like
That
a
is
triple
smart
key
thinking.
kinda
We could
sitch.
ask the other people,
Yeah?
and I can show them my token.
Yeah.
Oh!
You guys would see that Amalur, Jaeger, Dixie, and Rogar are all gathered by the bridges that head across the two small islands that lead to one larger island with multiple levels sticking up out of the water that surrounds it. And they look to be in their fighting gear. All of them have their weapons on. Rogar seems to be going over his scimitar and just checking for any spots unattended to.
We should maybe go see if Rogaine and them need help.
Well, hi.
You head over, and Amalur looks over a little, like, seems very tense. Oh,
Howdy.
hello.
Howdy.
Nods to the rest of you.
You know what this key does?
We do, yes.
Can you tell us, or do we have to figure it out?
That much I think we're allowed to tell you.
Next, I was going to use detect thoughts.
Alright.
She motions to behind her. There is a clockwork machine behind us. The keys turn off parts of its armament. It has a number of quite annoying abilities. If you can get inside it, you can choose to turn off 3 of them. If you have the keys, of course.
Oh.
Do you know how many we need?
Okay.
I mean,
I think 3.
the machine becomes damageable at 1, but it becomes much easier to fight at 3. We're waiting for our 3rd key, but it takes a few days for night to hit here, and our last challenge is the bar in the evening.
It's a challenge?
The last test.
You want help?
Oh. Alright.
Pardon?
You want help?
With?
The bar. I don't know.
I'm certain you'll do the challenge at the same time. Right now we're trying our hand against the clockwork machine. We've skirmished with it once or twice already. You can watch if you'd like, you might learn something.
Okay.
Well, I do like learning.
As she looks over, are we all ready? And Jaeger just, always! Rogar looks at his blade one last time, drops it into a sheath, and you see Dixie just nodding, nervous look on her face.
I believe in you guys. You got this.
This is the same day or a new day?
Thank you. This was the same day. You guys have just returned from the first dungeon you went into.
Oh, okay.
as you watch them start to cross. And as they get to the other side, you can see the massive, kind of rusted, copper-colored construction on the top of the highest part of the aisle. Yes, Daniel?
Which one of them looks like the person who would deal with traps or something that might hit them, or...
Probably Rogar.
Hey, Rogar.
Kinda busy.
I know, just in case. And I'm gonna give him guidance.
Whoa! Alright.
I'd throw a chicken wing at the mean lady.
A
I mean, a
chicken
pigeon
wing?
niblet.
It bounces off her armor and she looks
Chicken
back.
wings? What
Eat
the
that.
No, thank you. And we'll continue forward.
Does mighty fine for your health.
As you watch the four of them advance,
Healthy.
Jaeger takes the front. As this copper-colored machine starts to rise up to its full height, you watch parts of it start to whir and twist. It is a full, 9 stories tall as it stands there. It is humanoid in construction, with 4 arms, 2 coming out of either side, clock wheels kind of along the rotating joints. The ones set into the shoulders seem to move internally on the creature. The legs are
27
massive
feet tall.
clamps set into the ground here. And as it's standing there, you watch a massive shield lift up into the air off the ground, dust falling off of it as it just holds itself aloft around this thing. You see a couple of white, almost like satellites that pop out of it as shocks start to jump from one to the other across its body, leaving it coated in this kind of living, lightning armor. And then, at the center, an aperture opens, and you can see a glowing white core start to glow. As they begin to approach, you see them starting to spread out as Jaeger goes charging first towards the thing's face. And you hear him let out a battle cry as he rages. As this thing's massive fist comes down and you watch it start to twist. The knuckles forming together and they start to rotate inside the hand as it turns into almost a meat grinder, just coming down towards him, the full size of him as it swings down. And he does a leaping roll as it lifts up, and you can watch it chewing the ground as it pulls off of this. A little bit of lightning arcing off of some of the metal in the ground. As
I blush.
he doesn't even go to attack it. He starts moving around as his Amalur heads straight for the foot, the one clamped in the earth that isn't lifting to rotate after him. And you see her grab onto what looks like a handle and start to... As she seems to pull something open, and you see Rogar just go for a full dive through the opening that she's created there. He seems to catch it a little rough, though, as you watch some blood, as he seems to get cut as it wrenches out of her grasp. And then Rogar's gone from sight. Inside the creature, Amalur comes off to the side, taking an opposite angle of Jaeger, and they take turns trying to bounce it between them. A couple of them take a couple nasty-looking hits. Amalur sent flying, just ducking behind her shield at one point. Before you watch the electricity that cover over it suddenly vanish. The white pieces head back inside of the machine. Amalur yells, "One key!" Yes, Daniel.
Which foot did they go in to do the electricity?
They went in the creature's right foot.
Right foot electricity, okay.
A few moments later of them dodging like this, Jaeger getting cocky, we say, running up and actually taking a slash at it before the thing turns, and you watch that white core just release a blinding flash of brilliance that cuts down in front of it in a wide beam, spreading out into a cone. He manages to survive, but you see Dixie, before it's even gone, is already casting healing magic as he comes singed and smoking from the beam of light. Before you watch the shield just hit the ground. 2 keys! Rogar, get your ass out here!
Where do they put the second key?
You can't see what Rogar's doing, but somewhere
Oh,
inside the
okay,
machine,
okay.
he seems to be affecting its mechanism as he comes climbing out of the mouth of the thing and tumbling down and hits the ground with a roll. As you watch them start to fight the machine. They make a good showing of it. The creature is strong. You watch them try at one point shouting some strategy they seem to have thought up as they all run as fast as they can to one side, the creature moving, despite its size, very slowly. And you see them start to pull out bows, Jaeger and Amalur, as they start to fire at the thing, using its slowness to its advantage before the thing leaps into the air, and you watch it just become a shadow above as it jumps full across this plateau and hits the ground around them, and Amalur calls the retreat. And as they make their way back onto the bridge leaving this, you watch it return to its middle position, and 2 keys eject, flying towards where you guys are standing, at the edge of the gate that leads to this. As the 2 metal keys hit the ground, and you see them coming back, bruised, a little bloodied, but not worse for wear, and Amalur has a frown. I suppose that won't work.
It's worth a try, though.
Well, it's slow, but it looks like it has options when it wants to. I need to think. I'm going to the bar. She walks past you guys, and you see Jaeger
That's a great try.
smiling as Dixie's turning, and his wound across his chest is knitting out. It just looks like something's like shredded his front.
Ouch.
You give the great try, and she gives a dismissive wave as she goes by him. All right, is everyone okay?
Hey, Leroy, can I have that potion I gave you?
Yeah, sure. I lower it. I have an entire family short. You don't have to jump for it. I put it in your
Leroy,
hand.
please.
Okay, before I answer Yondu, Triad showed up and said, "Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Finally off of work." Yondu said hi, and then Triad said hi to Runa. Hi, Pumpkin.
That's my nickname for him, and it's my favorite nickname I've ever had.
Aw, I love that.
Very cute.
It's so cute.
Yes, Yondu.
Question: the guy that's got his chest slashed,
Yeah.
does it appear if he has any of the virus? Like, can you see
Fuck,
rusting
He
happening?
does
at all?
not appear to have any of the machine sickness growing over
I,
with it.
But
I
he
carry
very
over the
much has
little potion.
wounds.
The wounds are real, but none of
Okay.
them are infected.
I am
Yeah.
going to walk over to him and offer him a hand and cast Cure Wound.
I think you're walking over to him as well with this potion in it. Okay, so
Yeah.
2 of you step over.
Can I walk with the Jaeger?
Here
Yeah,
you
this
are.
is who they're walking up to. So if the
Oh.
3 of you
Yeah.
want to approach
No,
Jaeger,
I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait. Mine's a flirty thing, not a healing.
You're just
thing.
like kicking the dirt.
I'm trying to look hot, you know, like I'm trying to look like I'm interested in him, and I'm touching the bird on my shoulder, the token he told me to get.
As he's just looking down as the wound's closing up, as the 2 of you walk over, you reaching out with healing, you with the potion.
Alright, he heals if he drinks the potion I give him.
As you're handing it, Dixie's healing it, he's coming with you. I've never been so popular!
Here, have a
Takes
shot.
the potion and chugs it, and we'll let both you and Dixie heal him as the wounds begin to close.
That is, unless we want to do this healing potion like we homebrew other healing potions, it would be 10 points of healing plus 12 temporary hit points.
Okay. As
And
with the
then-
3 of your concerted effort... Oh yeah, Yondu.
From Cure Wounds, he gets 6 more.
Okay, okay.
HP.
Yeah, Dixie's also putting a Cure Wounds into him at a higher level. As you watch this flesh start to work its way back together and some of the missing bits start to regrow, as he's just left with like a pinkish red patch up his chest as the fur starts to come out over top of it. 1 minute. As he spits out some blood. Good stuff.
I blush again. You know,
Well-
like I just continue.
Well, I'll just be going then.
Bobo's gonna kind of stand there until everybody starts leaving, except for like Rogaine.
Rogar.
Rogar. You know, with all your popularity, make sure you don't let it get to your head, because if you do steal pie, it will quickly fade.
I don't know what
Ooh.
you just said to me, but don't worry, I've been popular a long time. I'm used to it. It won't go to my head.
Okay, it sounds like it's already in your head. I've been there.
Well, you can think what you like, but it's been proven. I deserve every drop of my reputation.
Well, yeah. Good fighting, Rogaine.
It's Rogar,
Yeah.
Diamond Blood.
I said and wave and walk away.
As Jaeger looks up from his regrown hair and sees you like posing there.
twirling my hair, like not posing, like just like when you're trying to look impressive.
Okay.
Like he's not trying to look stronger than him.
Yeah.
He's just trying to be like look like eye candy.
Yeah.
Using like his magic and precipitation.
You're just like
you're bedazzled with
Yeah,
magic.
yeah. I'm
around
trying to
you.
look like I'm uninterested.
As he notes your bird on the shoulder, and you watch him flip up a big silver coin and catch it with a whistle, as from a nearby tree fluttering down onto his shoulder is another bird.
I got a bird.
As he has a bird as well as a token.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Literally. What's my other god's name? Marquette.
Oh God.
That's a mighty fine bird you got there.
Thank you.
Also got one.
I see. One more and we'll be even.
Please
Well-
tell me these are chickens.
They're not. They're songbirds.
Damn.
I do love chicken.
Mighty fine cock. I
You
got
say
one
it.
too.
If I got a token, And I mean, that was a mighty fine display.
Make me a persuasion check.
While Runa's rolling,
God,
Gareth is
fuck.
gonna look over at
I've walked away.
Ellen and cast message, and just say, "Do realize that if we make it out of this, you have a wife, kids to go back home, right?"
We're in an open marriage.
Have you ever heard the term polyamorous?
Oh my god.
Actually, 16.
Okay. He looks at you, he seems to consider it. I need my beauty sleep. And is gonna just pat you on the shoulder as he goes by.
Don't think you're getting away from me. So walk the other way.
Looks back over his shoulder and winks as he keeps going.
Oh my god.
And then you see him as he's walking away, just throw his head back and laugh a few times as he heads
Nice.
towards where they're set up.
Oh my god.
Well, as Dixie will come over to you guys, I know they don't really tell you much, but there's 6 key slots. Just so you know.
You know what they do?
Uh-huh.
6.
6.
I take out a little like waiter's notepad.
Could we get all of our keys and work together on this?
Wait.
She shakes her head.
Didn't you say that those 2 keys that the other team had, like, shot out and like fell at our feet?
Oh yeah, Rogar would have picked them up off the ground as he came by.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna clarify because like they were just sitting there, like
Well, I
I was
mean,
gonna go back and pick them up.
Don't mind if I do.
As Dixie shakes her head to your question, no, we're not allowed to work together. You came together so you
Detect
test
thoughts.
together. Sure. Yeah. She seems to be telling the truth from what you can tell.
Is she
She's-
thinking about the keys?
She's thinking about the different things that they're related to. Yeah.
Yeah, what-
But she's about to say it out loud, so we
if
want to know.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to tell me because you
No,
we couldn't
no.
work together. I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I thought you were sure.
Yeah, no. She said she'd tell you what they did. She just said that you guys can't
Yeah, you
team up.
Work together, yeah.
That's
Okay.
Oh,
So you saw the shock coils
Fine. Yeah.
that we turned off. It shocks anybody who hits it. And then you saw the shield. It moves really fast, and it's very hard to hit with the shield there. It also has magnets. If you shoot something at it, it'll pull things from around it to block it.
Mighty impressive.
And then it also, one of them repairs it. It has things that it moves to cover damage. And then there's the core, and that does the big burst, and it really hurts.
Thank you for telling us.
You're welcome.
2 more?
Pianos would like to ask, Now you say that it shocks them. Is that like an electric shock?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
There's also, it has little machines that it makes inside it, and you can turn those off as well. But it'll throw them at you.
All right.
Okay.
What else?
That's all of them.
That's only 5.
That's shock. The magnets, the shield.
Oh, the magnet. I thought the magnets were in the shield.
No, they're different.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You did mighty fine there.
I just try not to get hit too
Well.
hard.
That's a pretty hard job,
But thank you. It is sometimes.
especially against something that big. Gosh.
And Jaeger's pretty good at taking things attention, but it doesn't always just focus on him.
Yeah, that's what big bad enemies do. If only they only focused on the hard hitters.
That's okay. I'm pretty good at the art of distraction. That's my forte.
Forte.
My forte.
Oh, that's cool. If you have more questions, you should ask her. She knows better, but she's going to be thinking for a while.
Right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I just thought you should know.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
She nods and starts to retreat.
Thanks, Dixie.
Huh?
Well, I
Oh,
know we don't
shot
got
or
all those
something?
keys, so I don't think we should fight them. But
Maybe we should go do that second, what's the test?
sure, the sacrifice one.
Yeah, not the bar one, the other one.
Yeah, the sacrifice.
I guess while we're waiting, Gunnar.
Yeah, well,
Who do we want to sacrifice?
I think we have to choose.
Yeah, I know, but we can start debating now,
Well,
and then when we get
I
there,
don't know if it's a choice of us. It might be a choice of someone else. Kind of how they made, like, with the guy, and they're like, hey, do you bring the guy with you, or do you kill him, or do you leave him on the tree, or...
I don't remember his characters' names.
Bobo.
No, Yondus and Sims.
Keanu.
Keanu's and
Sidrew.
Keanu, Cedro, what do you think?
Well, we definitely need more keys. So
Let's go
Think
get
it's-
some.
clear that we need to go on the next test.
Wonder if we can do that dungeon more than once.
I feel they're pretty final.
Because if there's 6 keys and there's only 3 things, we might have to do each twice.
No, I think there's 6 things you could turn off. It sounds like there's only 3 keys. You have to make a choice.
Well, we like
Damn.
pick the locks.
You want to pick the locks?
Well, I mean, it's a lock, right?
You know, I mean, I ain't gonna stop you.
It's worth a try.
In theory, 6 keys.
Would mean I have to get inside there.
I could go in and do knock. I could go in and use knock.
Go in and just
Leroy's just like, let me in, please. Stop that electrocuting shit.
You've been there a long time, and I have to pay.
oh my.
Please, my bladder ain't that young anymore.
Well, let's go do that test.
All right.
All right.
As you guys approach the second of the 3 archways, the gold keystone hanging above it, as Fifi
Hey,
apparates
Fifi,
into existence. Hello.
you appear.
I'm never not
Howdy.
going to be startled by that.
Fifi can't help it.
After the
Quickest way around.
After the second time you did it, Leroy was immediately used to it. He has a little bunny for a daughter.
Used to being startled.
Yeah.
Dad!
Hello, Kiki.
Sure.
What you appear for, unless you just want to hang out.
You're not going through the portal?
the
Well,
this
I thought we
after-
were gonna rest first.
Hey, we can also rest.
I mean, like, we just did a whole dungeon.
They were saying it takes a couple days
I'm
for
actually,
one nighttime.
I've actually only used one spell slot.
What are you, wussies?
That's mighty rude.
What, I mean, some people come in here and beat the thing with one key. You guys gonna come here and sleep every day, do a key a day?
Well, we're
It
gonna
sounds
go.
like the smartest way to do it. I want to see my family.
You know, part of me agrees with me. You. The other part,
It's-
not so much.
It's about endurance, not suicide.
Ugh.
Kiki, are you okay? You sound like a schizophrenic.
That's maybe an accurate description.
Description.
Sure.
You said
that one.
descriptment. Get it right.
I would.
I'm probably a little bit psychotic. I was made by 3 different gods.
You told us.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not repeating the whole
explains it.
spiel.
Do they like all talk to you at once?
No, none of them talk to me hardly ever.
Well, that's sad.
Someone just shows up, they're like, go
That's
talk to
gotta be
Fifi.
lonely.
Well, see, some of them talk to you.
No, they tell them to go talk to Fifi.
No, I believe the medical term is multiple personality discord.
What did you say?
You're saying you have 3
No,
gods?
not you. As he points over at you, Kianos.
I said that's got to be a lonely. Sorry.
Yeah, well. Whatever, it's a cushy gig.
Well, maybe we just take like a short rest.
How are you guys doing?
I'm fine. I'm mighty fine.
I don't remember how I'm doing. Hang on.
I'm fine.
Fifi, can I get... No,
I
can't.
mean,
I
I have
quit smoking.
88 and
I quit.
92 with 310 hit
Fifi,
points, and I
can you at
have
least hide it?
I
2, 4, 6 spell slots left.
Yeah.
I am at max health and I have 12 temp hit points.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think we're doing fine. I think we're good.
well, if there's more of that rust stuff, I'm close to out of ways to cure it.
Well, I mean, I think we could cure it eventually.
I have a lot of this mouthwash, but not enough for
Mm.
everyone.
I can do a couple.
Well,
Other than that, I'm pretty...
Oh yeah, none of you are bleeding. Good job.
yeah, I only got this little scuff, and I've gotten worse from my own kids.
Oh, I don't mean bleeding like that, but yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, like it stays on you, you're bleeding.
Oh, the rust.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They cured us of it.
Wow.
Yeah, you got taken care of that.
You might have fine healer there.
Lots of practice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Phelan would be a little
Alright.
disappointed, but whatever.
Whatever. I just
You making fun of me?
This isn't Leroy. There's a voice in his head
You making fun of me, Rhoda? Ah.
Yeah, of course I'm making fun of you, Fifi.
So,
Where's your fucking tutu?
as
I'm
players,
so sorry about her.
As players,
as players, do we want to go and do the test, or do we want to go do something else?
Test.
I
just
think
know that Fifi will forever look down on you. At least a third of him will. But also, if you do it immediately, another third of him will also look down on you for that.
You know, we just don't look at Fifi while he looks down on us.
So
A third of Fifi
basically,
will
there's
look
Everyone
down
looks
on
down
us
on
no
me,
matter
I'm
what
sure.
we do.
Yeah, there's no winning with Vivi.
Yes, Daniel.
I think we're good to go. I think we're more than capable to do this test. We have a lot of resources left other than the rust things, and we don't even know if there's rust in this one, and I have the ability to deal with some rust.
Candace, how are you doing in the whole magic department?
Who?
Candace?
You.
Canos.
Oh, it sounds
Okay.
like you
Oh.
said Candace. I heard Candace too. Don't worry.
I heard Candace.
I was like, what?
Candace, dick fit in your mouth, sorry.
Rhoda!
Leroy.
He has 6 spell slots left. And he
I
has
have
Oh,
six
my.
spell spots. I've got two
Oh my.
Sorry, I
first
can't hear
level,
Keanos,
2 second level.
guys.
I've got 2 first level, 2 second level, 2 third level.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's sort of up to you. You're the lightest on resources. If
Do
you
you-
want to rest to
do you
get some
have-
magic back.
Lesser restoration?
I have less arrest.
Okay, that's fine. I do. I think we're good. Like, I think we can go.
I have used a singular second level. I'm perfectly fine.
Well, if you guys feel
I
prepared, I
think
support
we
you.
should be okay.
All right, go in. Maybe duck.
As Fifi spreads into that same purple mist that seems to hit the portal.
I'm gonna take my hat off.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold it, and I'm gonna just stay ducked the entire time because I am a little too tall.
Because you duck and head
My
through the
time
portal.
to shine. I put on a second hat, and I can still wear it.
Keanu, so you should also duck with me.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
We
Just
duck together.
You guys hunch down and head in. Symyro, I need your character's name again.
Quack.
Sidru.
Sidru, right. Are you ducking?
Yes.
Sidru? Okay. And Bobo?
I will duck as much as needed for a 4-foot character.
As you guys all duck and make your way through this, you find yourself standing before a palace wall.
Limbo.
Battlement coming out of the top, and a rain of arrows immediately hits into the ground behind you guys. As you guys are ducking low enough, and you watch it hit some of the arrows passing through the portal before you're like, ah, fuck! And the portal vanishes.
I'm so glad I did not have my hat on.
As there are about 10 archers upon the battlement that are taking their second arrow.
Alright,
Alright.
stop!
Oh, shit.
You don't gotta do that!
I don't think it works like that, Ron.
We run!
Right, Leroy.
Alright. So we've got 5 of you, 10 archers, so that's 2 each.
Hey,
also we still
I
have
want to
to-
use something.
No, tell us a gun story.
What are you using?
I'm going to use a maneuver as I run. I'm
Okay.
stepping in front of Leroy and kind of pushing him off to the side, and I'm going to use bait and switch.
Okay, what does that do?
Oh.
It basically gives any attacks that were going towards Leroy would hit me.
Okay.
And like the way it works normally is we switch positions, and then I would be in the monster's face kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm kind of flavoring where the arrows that would have went to him
Yeah.
are hitting me.
Sure.
And I get to roll a d8, like a bardic inspiration die, and add it to my AC.
Okay, you roll that, and Bruno, you have your hand.
How long has it been since the end of the last dungeon?
Battlemaster die, not a bardic inspiration.
Probably like 20 minutes.
So we still have 40 minutes left on
Seven.
our telepathic bond.
Okay, then yeah, you guys still have the telepathic bond that is connecting you.
Because I did it ritually.
Sure did.
Woo!
Get to cover.
I'm trying!
As Alex, that is a 15 to hit you,
Misses.
a 12 to hit you.
Misses.
Daniel,
Okay, would we have time to do anything, or other than that, or?
that's all you would have time to do.
Okay.
As you guys turn and start to run to try to find
So
some cover here.
Bobo like steps in front of you and he's like, Leroy, get down.
I'm getting down.
And he's like running forward with his shield.
That's a 9 to hit you.
No.
Protect the queen.
That's a 25 to hit you.
Nope.
I'm glad to know I'm your
Hey,
queen.
Then the 19 will also
Citrus
miss,
fine.
and so will the 22.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright,
Bobo's just
alright.
like, ting, 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 ting.
Shield up between you and the hail of arrows. A 9 to hit you. Oh no, none coming for Leroy. So Yondu, that's a 9 to hit you.
Against my AC, does not hit.
And a 22 to hit you.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. As
I don't have
a
anything for that.
massive rusted ballistade bolt shoots towards you. You take.
Not it being rusted.
Yondu, did you take the shield spell?
What spell?
The
shield.
shield spell.
No, I did not. I thought I had a shield in my inventory, but I guess I don't.
No, the shield spell lets you raise your AC temporarily as a reaction.
Yeah, and don't
yeah, I
forget
don't
your
have
temporary hit points from last time. If you
Yeah, no, I still have 3.
That is 19 damage to you. As the bolt thunks into your back as you feel it take like a chunk of you hitting your armor, and you feel like the rib crack underneath, but it manages to spin down onto the ground after that.
Candace!
Dick fit in your mouth.
Jesus Christ. Stop.
Followed by Symyro, or Sidru. That is a 19 to hit you.
That barely makes it through.
Okay, the first bolt flying towards you for 13 damage, as it thunks into your back as well. The second bolt coming towards you, a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. As you both stumble a bit, but you manage to get behind the kind of grassy knoll that leads up to this, and you both hit the ground rolling to get out of sight of this, as you guys are all laid flat. This is not tall enough for you guys to be like standing or crouching anything, but laying down you can get just out of their sight with the rise of this little knoll here. As you guys panting, two of you holding your sides where it hit.
Hurts.
Shit. Keanu. Leroy's like immediately at his side. He's like, what do we do about this?
I'm over at
I'm just
Sidra.
gonna look down at my arm and.
I'm fine. I am fine.
Well, I'm not gushing blood.
The rest.
You want to go look at it? Make me a medicine check.
I believe in you.
Oh, guidance.
Thanks. I forgot I could do that to myself, too. But, that is a 17.
17. You're looking over Sidru, and you can see the wound where it's like hit and wrecked some of his armor has that like rust foam coming and bleeding out of it. Kianos got hit in the armor and it only pierced a little. You can't really see the wound. You're not sure if it actually like stuck in and pierced, or if he just got a bruise and his armor managed to absorb any of the sharpness to it.
Ah, shit.
What's funny is I only took 1 damage from that.
Did you hold on? Did you have temporary hit points?
Yeah, I had 12.
Does that count as damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it took all my temporary and took 1 hit point.
Shit.
Did it hit you, Keanos?
Yeah, right under my arm.
He probably
My
has.
ribs definitely hurt.
We need to take off your armor and check.
We can pull off the back plate.
Are we still, like, under fire?
As long as you guys stay laying like flat, no. If you do any more than that, even kneeling, you would be like a little visible.
Is there more cover nearby?
There is, but it's going to be like 3 turns of running to get to.
How far away are they?
They're about like 40 feet across the ground, and then the wall is about like 25 feet tall.
Can I fireball them?
Yeah, you could hit.
Oh, baby.
Fireball is a 20.
It's
foot
150. Oh, a
60
radius.
foot.
20
It's a
foot.
40-foot
Yeah,
rate.
40 foot diameter. So you could hit 2 of them with a fireball, but they're spread across the
2?
wall. Yes, indeed.
No thanks. Kind of waste. Can I?
No, sorry, 3.
Yeah, I'll
Just
do it
measured the
then.
radius. Yeah. Yeah, you can hit 3 of them with the fireball. if
Okay,
you
they
centered
need
it
to
on
make
one of them.
dex saves.
Okay, as you stand up,
I'm just looking over. I'm not standing. I just have to look at them.
you have 3/4 cover.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you have a plus 5 to your AC, and that is a 11 to hit you,
No.
and a 25 to hit you.
Holy fuck. Yeah. I assume so.
As you peek up and you fling the little like candle wick of
Sorry.
flame. Yes, Daniel.
Just give us a little more time to react if people are doing things, because like.
Yeah. What are you doing?
So one of the things I'd say is, can we use bardic inspiration as a reaction? Because it makes it really hard to give it out when we want to do things and then people do it and then it happens immediately. I'm like,
I
Tommy, you're
would
doing
say
something.
you guys have enough communication that you could have
You
inspired
have
her for
telepathic.
this. Yeah, you guys can speak. So if he's
Yeah.
he's yelling like I'm sending a fireball, and you want to bardic inspire on that, absolutely.
Yondu, I was gonna ask you quick. How many inspiration do you have?
Because
I only have 2.
uses of Bardic I have.
Yeah, I only have
I've got
2.
1 left.
One. Oh.
Since we didn't
No,
have
we had a short rest.
No,
No, we didn't.
What? In between?
this went right in.
We
Oh.
had one in the like 3/4 point last session, I think.
Yeah, when we
But-
went back to the bar after the thing. We had a long rest.
Short rest.
Or short rest, I
Did
mean,
you
sorry.
guys?
Yeah,
back?
a short rest.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
So you have all your bardics back.
Oh,
Okay.
So
Well,
do
then I
thank
would
you for
have my
pointing
spell
that
slots
out
back then
because
too,
now I
no?
have Misty Step again.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, if you want to use
I'm
one
gonna
of your
heal
bardics, because I only have 2 and I can reduce saving throws with it.
Yeah.
If not, I can use one.
If we had a rest, I'd have my spell slots back then, right?
No, not bards.
Nope.
Okay.
That's warlocks.
Gotcha.
As if one of you wants to inspire Leroy.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay. I don't believe Leroy can use that for AC, however. which means-
I don't know. I think you can add it to just.
do not think so. I think that is I know there's a bard that can get cutting words that can reduce someone's attack, but I don't think you can add it as AC.
See what I got here.
Leroy, get down. Why did you stand up to cast Fireball?
I did stand up.
Well, why did they hit you in the face?
It's not my fault.
As you see,
If I would have known that he's getting up, I would have cast Blade Ward on him.
okay.
Yeah, we have telepathic too, so they
So
wouldn't
what's
hear.
Blade
it could
Ward
be
do?
an attack
Blade-
roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
So
easy.
so then I would Blade Ward just gives him resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and
Okay.
slashing damage from all weapon attacks, which is weapons and natural weapons.
Okay. As it misses you and hits the dirt in front of you, and then you feel it pierce through the top of this dirt and into your chest.
Fuck. I did not
So you're going to take half of this with the Blade Ward, which takes the 23 damage
Holy
to 11.
change dice. God.
As you feel it hit into your chest, the magic slowing it somewhat, and then you watch the magic around you just like rusting away as you now have a bit of foam bubbling out of the wound in your side.
Okay, make them roll their dexterity
Indeed,
checks.
as the flame travels across, hits one of them. Okay, that is a 10,
Nope.
that is a 9,
Nope.
and a 10.
Nope.
That's full damage for the 3 of them.
Holy shit.
86.
8d6 for Fireball. Ooh, that's handy.
35 for the first one.
Okay, as you guys
It's on all of them.
ducking
Oh.
down, just hear this explosion, and you hear the of scrap flying into
He
the
gets
air.
for sure.
Yeah.
As you guys hear the scrap flying in there, no sounds of pain, no screams for help or any of the sort. If somebody wants to peer over and
I'm still-
risk giving away their position, you can. Yes, Daniel.
I would like to drink my potion that you gave me, or should I wait?
It's more of like a combat.
Okay, never mind.
Also, if you guys short rest, the telepathic bond would be gone.
Okay,
so
that's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah. I'm going to go over and I'm going to touch Sindru,
Okay.
give myself guidance, and put a lesser restoration into him.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a spellcasting
You alright, Your Majesty?
Sindru, just stay still for a minute, okay? Sorry, what am I doing?
Spellcasting check.
Worst of casting checks.
I'm looking around. Does it look like there's another way, or do we have to go through the castle?
It looks like you have to charge up this gate.
There's no fucking way. Guys, what are we supposed to do?
I'm going to give myself bardic inspiration.
So mine,
Can you? It's not
I
common.
read up.
What?
I read up on mine.
Oh, I
because-
can't give myself. Can I? I can't give myself bardic inspiration.
What type of bard are you?
The eloquence.
Nope.
No. Okay, never mind. I don't give myself bardic inspiration. I give
Pretty sure it's
myself
just the
guidance.
Valor Bard.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. Let me look up eloquence here.
7.
And
4.
I love it. It's the end. I don't know.
I can give you a +5.
That would be great.
Yeah.
7, because just based on the rolls before, 7, it's gonna be plus. I have a 16 currently, so if
Your
you
computers
put me to a
From
21.
my computer shitting
Yeah.
themselves
Okay.
currently.
What do you can describe it.
One of them was spooling up.
So I get a
yours?
16.
Mine doesn't even.
A 16? Okay, as you
Nope, like that.
Yours.
push
Nope, like that.
the magic in, you feel this same sort of force struggling against you, this holy energy pushing out against this. But it's clearly weakened, and you find the holes in its defense and force past it as you watch a gout of rust come out of his arm.
Her arm.
Her arm, thank you.
Okay, what?
I'm sure we could deal with the other rust later. I don't know how quick it goes in, but I think we need to get out of here.
It takes 1 second. Just give me 1 second, and I'm gonna slap Kanos on the back and put another less restoration into him.
Okay, make me another spellcasting check.
I will give one to Leroy.
Okay,
How's this happening?
spellcasting check from you as well.
While spellcasting is going, I'm grabbing a drink real quick.
Okay.
2 seconds.
So what do you mean?
Hate to see you go. Love to watch you leave.
He gave you the little
Hot
pat.
damn!
Did you see the little pat there?
Leroy, I like you.
It's a 25.
Okay, as you manage to fight past
I'm
this
glad
as
he'll
well.
never hear me say Leroy, I like you.
Oh, I heard you.
11
I
plus
have my headset on.
Shit.
11 plus
I have my headset on.
11 plus what?
3.
So 14.
Correct.
Ah!
19. I probably could use it. Plus 5.
Anyways, Leroy, I
I don't
like
have that
you.
many of them.
Well, 16 plus. Never mind. 19.
Okay, as you once
Leroy's
again,
starting to go
now
for it.
hand on a new injured, manage to force the rust out of them. You feel something almost, not quite a growl, but like an angry sort of clicking or ticking come through this connection for a moment before you push it away.
Okay, it should be fine. What can we do about those things?
Yeah, you guys have no idea how effective the firewall is. Fireball.
I'll look up.
Stay down.
Okay. Are you glancing up?
Give me a second.
Okay.
This looks like we have to send someone to distract them while the rest of us run. This might be the sacrificing point.
There's been no higher calling in my short life.
Because this looks like death for all of us, because they can just get every shot in on us.
Sure, I look above the thing. What do I see?
Okay. 2 attacks coming towards you. If you stay low, you'll have 3/4 cover.
I'm staying low.
Okay. That is a 24
Misses.
and a 21.
Misses. What do I
Holy
see?
shit!
So you stay ducked, glance over. You can see where used to be 10 of them, there are 7 remaining. Where the fireball hit, just smoke and wreckage. They've gone flying, and it's destroyed the contraptions completely.
Okay, and what does it look like running them? Is it contraptions, or is it people, or...
They look like they're too small for the amount of force they throw this ballista with. They are roughly humanoid and have what looks like crossbows at first glance, and then you see it's just their arm is built to hurl this. There's no string across it, but they do have some sort of smoking powder at the base of their shoulder that seems to be just kind of steaming there.
Alright, everyone eat a niblet. Don't forget your niblets.
I eat a
How many?
niblet.
You gave us 1, right?
You'll have 3.
3? Okay.
I eat a niblet.
I'll get
How
4
many
more
more?
niblets.
One as well.
7.
Yeah.
Is there a way to get another couple?
Yeah,
I got rid of 3, right?
you can
Like
hit
they're all
another 3
gone?
with a fireball. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to. Should I try to get rid of another 3?
Yeah!
I think that would be good. But, like, okay, so you know how they're, like, along the wall?
Yeah.
Hit, like, 3 on the end, and hit another 3, so that if we go to the far side, maybe we can take less shots,
Alright.
if that's a thing.
I'll try again.
I'll distract them.
I got a question. How tall is this wall?
25 feet.
I don't know off the top of my head how far you can go with the spell jump.
Jump triples your jumping height.
Which is complicated.
And your jump height is equal to your character's height plus, I think, your strength score or something like that.
Your strength modifier.
Modifier. Yeah, plus your strength modifier.
Just not enough.
I'm dying.
What's that?
You smell this food?
Because my character height plus my strength modifier would put me... Wait. Strength... modifier or like
Modifier.
okay? So yeah,
So
that would put me at essentially I would have a jump height of 6'1" normally.
So you're 6'1", right?
My character is 5'8", but my strength modifier is +5.
Yeah, so you'd be able to grab the lip of a wall that is 10 feet. Your jumping distance triples that. You'd be able to grab the lip of a wall that is 30 feet.
And this is how much? 25?
So you'd be actually able to jump straight up with the jump spell, jump straight up and land with your feet on the top of that wall.
Okay, in theory, I can do that.
I should probably get rid of some of the archers first.
Yes.
Alright, so you're fireballing. Sidru is jumping. I'm
I'm going to
distracting.
slowly make my way up there while you're distracting. Otherwise, I am just going to get lit up.
What are you guys doing?
I'll go with Sidru.
Keanu, maybe stick with me.
I'm thinking of a.
Okay. Sidru, let's wait till her fireball lands.
Indeed.
And I'll jump on your back.
What did you say, Keanu?
So these creatures that are firing on, they are technically inorganic, correct? They are
Correct.
metal.
They are metal, yeah.
I don't like that smile on Yonder's face.
Ooh, baby.
A triple.
Well, we're gonna go for one here if we can. So you said that there was 10 total. She knocked out 3 already.
Yeah,
Yes.
3 are dead.
Okay, and they're just all kind of in a line along the top of the wall there.
Yeah, about probably 10 feet apart.
10 feet apart altogether.
Yeah, all, 10 feet apart, spread out across the wall kind of thing is what it sounds like,
Oh.
based that she got 3 with the fireball.
How far is the gap altogether across?
He said 3 rounds for us to get there?
No. To run to the nearest cover behind you would be 3 rounds.
How far to the wall?
No,
To the
not how
wall?
far to the wall. How long is the wall?
Oh,
and
how
where they're
large?
standing atop? Yeah.
Yeah, like how wide is the wall?
There's like 10, 12 feet between each of them. And they were spread like evenly across the wall.
Okay, so about 100 feet. Kind of thing. And then how far between us and the wall?
You guys can get to the wall and around.
Okay, so 30 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so that works. I might have something I can do too.
So, what I'm wondering is, if I were to cast a spell that had a 10-foot radius,
You
and
keep
a
cutting
circle,
out.
if I...
You-
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're also really quiet.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I think your noise gate might be a little too high.
Like we keep hearing like
Well,
3
here's the-
words and then you
Here's
cut
the
out.
thing, I just turned up Yondu like in Discord for myself, so maybe
He's great volume for me. But
Yeah, he's fine
yeah,
volume.
he was a little quiet for me, so I just turned him up on my end.
No, I gotcha.
It's
That's really
just-
weird that that's acting up. I don't know why it would be doing that. Let me readjust
said-
it a little bit.
10-foot radius.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
10-foot radius. What I'm wondering is, if I were to cast a spell that was a 10-foot radius between 2 of them, would either side of the 10-foot radius come in contact with them, therefore making them affected within the 10-foot
Oh.
sphere
12.
of where I'm
Yeah.
casting?
Could he clip 2?
I think they're just to 10-foot radius. Yes, you could hit 2 of them.
Okay. Yeah, because it's a 10-foot radius of a sphere.
Oh yeah, so 20
Yeah,
foot you
so
would
that's
have.
a 20-foot sphere. Could hit 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, it says each creature within the 10-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
Yep, that works. What is it?
And what's the
I'm
range
gonna
on it?
cast Shatter. It's a 60-foot range.
Oh, I love Shatter.
Yeah, Shatter.
I'm gonna
I
cast
love
Shatter on a
Shatter.
couple of these motherfuckers. Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
want me to
sir.
distract before
And-
we
Yeah.
initiate our plan?
So I'm thinking we send distraction, and then me and Keanu send out our spells as those two start running.
Okay, and we'll go right after you send the spells.
Yeah.
So which way are you going?
I'm heading to the wall.
Elwick?
Oh,
Like, which
Elwick.
way are you directing your spell?
We're putting them toward the same side so that they can just jump that
But
way.
you have to be targeting
Okay.
different people, right? You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, are you targeting, like,
I'll target
end? Are you targeting the middle?
the very
So, like, I
the
get,
very
like, the-
end three.
Okay,
Very
so
end
then
three.
I'll get the 2 next to them. So we'll
Okay.
And then
we'll
that
get
just
5
leaves
in total.
2 for me and Citra to get.
Okay.
And
I like when a good
and-
plan comes together.
Yeah.
All right.
And I will be casting that at level 3 as well. So it's gonna bring some
Um,
pain.
I'm gonna cast it at level 3 again.
Okay.
I'm also going to cast the spell.
What are you casting?
I'm going to cast one on the ones that they're not hitting,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Heat Metal on it.
What's the range on heat metal?
Heat Metal is 60 feet.
6 feet. Okay. As
All right.
what are you doing to distract?
So, I'm gonna roll to my back, and I'm gonna draw a little bit on my chest,
Okay.
and infuse my 4th item for today as runes sort of appear over my my chest plate. And I'm gonna get a shot, little like holographic looking shot, fancy.
Fancy.
I'll down it, and the edges of my body start to be a little bit hard to discern.
Okay.
And then I do a backward somersault and take a booking like towards the side of the wall with where the people are starting to get blown up.
Okay. So the like.
I'm running like mostly parallel, getting a little bit closer.
Okay. So you're gonna run the same way the 2 are going then.
Not exactly like an off angle of where they're going.
Okay. A little bit of an angle. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I need to end my turn within 25 feet of the wall.
and are they
but-
letting you run to take all
Yes.
7 remaining shots here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So that we can get
Only
our
5.
24.
It's,
Do they have disadvantage or anything?
Yes.
Okay. Then that turns that to 11 for the
Miss.
first shot. The second attack is a natural 1.
Nice.
The third attack
Bountiful luck.
is a 14.
Fails.
The fourth attack is a 16.
Nope.
The fifth
If you
attack
can
is
dodge
a
the wrench, you
9.
can dodge the ball.
Then a 10.
Nope.
And then for the last attack, the leader is going to use Lucky to roll without disadvantage for a 24.
That hits.
Right.
That's pretty nice. 1 hit out of 7.
I'll just make sure. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing I can do about that.
As you watch one of them kind of lift, the legs extending as the bolt turns towards you and fires.
I'm going to use a reaction and cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay. Barbs.
Silver
And I'm going to give you an advantage on a save.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you, sure.
19.
Misses.
Holy shit!
Bob was like, ah!
Actually, you know what? They're going to spend another luck point. Ooh, it's worse.
Oh
19
man.
stands. As you watch the last one hit the ground, as
fuck.
the other arms come out, and instead of like pulling something off their back, you watch them slot into this weapon they have, and then rip off as there's just the bicep left.
Power.
As the rest of you are running up,
No,
7
no,
bolts,
We're doing our plans working.
2
so far.
spells.
2 spells and they can't shoot us, so we
Okay.
peek.
A saving throws against our fireball here. A natural
Next.
1,
Nope.
a 19,
Yeah.
and an 8. And then what is the saving throw against your shatter?
I need a con save, please.
Okay. That is a 7
Fail.
and a natural 1.
Oh, double failure on that one.
That is
Let me go ahead and roll damage here.
That's 30 damage.
okay.
15 on the 1 success.
As you watch the fireball hit, 2 of them just blasted off the wall. One of them pulled back, but manages to keep its footing as it was finishing loading. The shatter going off towards the other 2. Damage, please.
The first one takes 11.
Okay.
Nice.
The second one takes 18.
So, did you add the extra damage for them being inorganic?
It's not extra damage, I don't think.
They have
get,
disadvantage on their save.
disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage
Oh.
on save.
It didn't matter.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they both failed on the first
their
roll.
initial roll, so it didn't
Yeah.
even matter.
And then,
As you watch one of them just blasted to pieces like a shrapnel grenade, the other one, chunks of him flying off, some of them being torn off by his companions, but still standing.
so the one that I cast heat metal on.
Has no effect.
Well, you said it had gunpowder in it, or something that looked like it was blowing when it was shooting or throwing
Some
the
kind
thing.
of powder that
That's
was
true.
smoking.
What type of saving throw is heat metal?
There is no saving throw. It's just damage.
It's fire damage.
Go ahead and roll me damage. Let's see how much damage you do.
4 and a 2.
6.
I'm going to say that that's not enough to set it off.
Well,
But I am going to give them disadvantage on their next attack.
it keeps happening every round.
Yes,
It builds
but
up. They
they're
get
gonna be
hotter and
attacking.
hotter, and
Yeah, but this is what's being discharged, so it's the most effect we'll have is
Do
either
I
setting
have
off.
an action?
Because you had time to prepare your spells beforehand, so you're running
I am
up.
going to hurl out of my mug some acid. None of them are within 5 feet of each other.
No.
Alright. I'm gonna hit the one that survived the fireball.
Yeah, they took 15 damage.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll the hit.
It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. 17.
Exactly beats.
I'm going to do my cool thing where I spend one of my bardic inspiration and reduce its saving throw
Okay.
by a
Oh,
factor. So Bobo sees him going up again, and he's
I don't
like,
think you need to roll this. I think it just fails at that point,
Yeah.
right?
Anything 5.
it becomes a 12.
It absolutely fails.
And that is 15 points of acid damage.
You needed 3 as you... And you watch... you hit some of the spots that those shrapnels like ripped into it, and you hit this one gear in particular that stopped spinning, and you watch the whole front of it just tip sideways, and the like metal cap of it shatter against the wall here.
Bobo's just like, aim low, aim low.
As you're casting jump, make me an athletics check to leap to the top of the wall, Sidru.
And I'm-
as you just
Yeah.
belting across the ground here as the 7 bolts all miss your companion.
That is a 21.
As you go sailing up, your top right leg hits the wall and you just power into it as you step up onto the wall. You guys watch as he just sails 25 feet into the air, legs just like...
The bards go.
Action movie, like, running in the air.
Hey, away.
Yeah, if you want to run for the one nearest to you, it is the one that survived the shatter. So go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, this is cool.
Excellent,
Would you like to
because
rage?
this may end up very good for me.
Yeah, would you like to rage?
Yes, I am going to rage first.
The first
Yeah, and you
rage
said
is
high
spell.
five on the double spell, Runa. Good shit.
We are pretty
sorry, I gotta
sick.
try and find where it is here. Oh,
Yep.
there it is.
And I'm assuming you're attacking recklessly.
Yes,
so
I
rage-
am.
Rage will give you a +2 to hit. Reckless attack will give you advantage, although any attacks against you will also have advantage
Yeah.
until your next turn.
Rage doesn't give him +2 to hit. It gives him damage bonus.
Oh, advantage on...
Yeah,
+2 to
two.
damage.
Does it give him
Yeah.
advantage on his athletics check?
I have resistance to damage types, but
Yes, that's also part of rage.
yes. So
You could choose to recklessly attack and take advantage, and they have advantage to hit you.
yeah, I am doing that.
Okay.
So first roll is better. That is a 21 to hit.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay,
Although I don't
so
think you can do... Well...
so there's some things that you can do. Don't use your divine strike on this one. Just hit it normally because this one's hurt.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me
Advantage.
check that.
What?
I'm just gonna read the wording on it.
You don't.
Yeah,
you don't
that's
have
what
to
I
use it
wanna
on
know.
any attack you want. You don't have to use it on your first attack.
The first creature you hit on each of your turns takes extra damage.
Oh, they
Yeah.
updated the wording. Never mind.
Yeah, it's first one. So that would be
Yeah.
Yeah.
So D12.
Yeah. So it's 2d6 plus 5 plus 2, so that's 17 damage.
Okay. As your blade passes through and you watch the top half of it just spin and 2 tumbles as it goes sailing off the wall and into the ground below.
Just want to point out, it is a maul, so this is bludgeoning.
Oh, okay,
So-
yeah. You just rip it in half with the end of your maul.
Damn.
As you can take a few more steps and get an attack on one more of them if you have another attack left.
He is.
I have 3 more attacks left.
And
Go ahead.
you
You
also
killed
get an extra one because of.
No, that's why I said
never
I
mind,
have
you
3
raged.
attacks.
Yeah. Do you want to use your great weapon, master? Do you want to use your great weapon, master, and hit hard?
So I used a bonus action already.
No. But so you can take a -5 to do an extra 10 damage.
Yeah, your feat Great Weapon Master allows you to take a -5 to your attack in order to do 10 more damage if you hit.
Okay, so I have advantage, so
Yeah.
let's do it.
So swing, and then whatever your bonus is, -5 will be your. I don't know what your bonus to hit is, but
It's +9, I believe.
+9.
It
Yeah,
is
so you'll have
plus
+4.
9. So
So you'll have +4 total.
That would be 16 to hit.
Okay, 16 is going to miss as you slam into it, but it sets its feet.
That was the first one. I forgot the advantage roll.
Oh, okay.
The second one is 21 to hit.
That's the same attack? Yeah, that'll hit.
Yep. So this is gonna do. Yeah, D12 plus 17.
You physically can't help but destroy this thing because it has 18 health. So if you roll any dice at all on your 17 base damage,
Roll it.
Uh,
Roll the 2d6.
That would be yes. It's 2d6 plus 5 just base. That is 13 damage.
Oh no!
Or,
It's
sorry.
2d6 plus 17.
So 2d6 plus 17.
He's dead.
Yeah, it is very much dead.
you crush it flat in front of you.
Because I rolled double 4s.
Oh wow! Yeah, okay.
The other one is too far away for you to reach with the rest of your movement.
How many?
No, that's
how many
all of them.
How many are left?
There's one left.
No, that's all of them.
Yes,
3 were killed by the first fireball.
Yes.
3 were killed by the second.
2 were killed by the second
And then I
fireball.
finished off.
And then he
You
finished
finished
off the
one of
one.
One
So
was
that's
killed
correct.
by the shatter. He killed the other one that was damaged by shatter, and then there was 2 remaining.
No.
Oh no, then there should
I
have only
moved
one
for
remaining.
one and
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
one.
So it's all dead.
As a
Wait, 5? No, 5 or 6,
There
7.
would be
Three
one
fireballs.
left.
There's one left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question because I know how it works in some games, but I'm not quite sure how it works in D&D. If I were to action surge, would I get additional movement?
You could use your action to move, yeah. And
But
then
you
you would
could-
have your whatever remaining attacks left.
just be one more attack left. Max hit twice.
Yeah, he has one more attack.
I thought he attacked once and had 3 more remaining.
No. He has 3 attacks. He
Okay,
would have
yeah.
had 4.
So yeah, you can
Yeah.
action surge and run up and get one more attack if you want.
Oh, he doesn't even need to action surge. He has 3 attacks.
No, but he needs to action
Well, I'm
surge.
too
to
far
move.
away to run into it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, and hold on. Your movement is a lot more than you think. You should have like 50 feet of movement.
40.
My
Is it 40?
movement says 40 feet on the
Oh,
character.
okay, yeah. Good point.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and action surge
Okay.
and move over to the remaining one, and I'm going to do something interesting here.
Your mom.
Okay.
If I
You think
so
my
I'm
mom is
still
dangerous?
attacking with the -5, correct?
Yep.
Nope.
If
That
you-
is your
no?
choice whether you want to use it on each attack. So you can or you cannot. You decide before you roll on each attack whether you want to take the -5 for the extra damage or not.
I will not, and I'm
Okay.
going to use, if I don't kill it, I'm going to use Crusher, which means I can move it 5 feet in any direction. I'm going to try and knock this thing off the wall.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit with your full bonus.
I forgot you talked about that feat.
18 to hit. Oh wait, I still have advantage, so
Yep.
28 to hit.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. So this one will be your
Don't fuck with the queen.
2d6 plus 7.
Holy shit.
We fucking
11.
demolished him. We got hit 3 times.
11 points of damage, and I can move it
4.
5 feet to an unoccupied space.
As you watch her just across and
Oh, wait.
slam into it.
I
rending
forgot.
the
That's a
shoulder
crit
off.
too.
Oh, really?
I have a crit on 19.
Okay, so then whatever your dice are that you roll, just take the maximum and add that to your damage. So if you roll 2d6, that should be 12 extra damage.
Ooh, 12 plus 7
Okay.
is 19 plus... That's a lot. It's dead.
And you're a barbarian. I don't think you get more.
So, yeah, with what I had,
Yeah, not yet.
yeah, I rolled 4 damage plus the 7, so that gave me 11, and then plus an additional 12. So,
23.
As you
23?
send the wreckage of it just spinning off the rest of this wall, as the top is now like 6 smoking spots where some of these were, and then just shattered metal, like broken glass across the top of this and littering the ground below.
Out in the open field, surrounded by... Toledo just goes, yeah!
Throws a hand in the
Yeah!
victory.
Just far...
Clicks his heels.
Somewhere from the distance, maybe from a portal or, you know, outside the stream, we just hear...
Fifi, do you see that? We're so cool.
There's no answer from Fifi. But as you guys gaze upon the other side of the wall, you can see a massive stone tower going unreasonably high into the sky. The front of it, you can see set out is a lever that sticks out of the ground, seeming to be pointing at the at like 2 o'clock on a clock face, just sticking out of the ground. And then on the side of this tower, there are 2 more levers, one on the left, one on the right, and there is a glass pane, and then the other half of it is covered over in metal. And behind the glass, you can see a beautiful woman in a white dress who seems to be tied to some sort of metallic post with a cloth going over her mouth. Beautiful blonde hair falling around her
They
shoulders.
can't treat a woman like that. I marched right up to the gate.
As you walk up, the gate swings open for you, and you can enter into the courtyard where that
I don't
want
to go first.
With her behind.
So I have to ask: is there a ladder or some way for me to get down easily?
Yes, yeah, there are
I'm
steps
on
on
top
the
of the
inside of the wall,
I'll
so
catch
you can walk down those.
Okay.
Sorry. Can you said there was 3 levers.
So there's one lever, like with a long handle that sticks out of the ground, and then there's 2 like hand levers that you can pull that would have like 2 positions that are on the wall on the left or right side of this glass and metal.
Can I? And one of them we can't see into.
Correct. As you look into the chamber, the behind the glass is the princess, and there is a stone wall between her and whatever the metal is covering. And you can see that the lever that they've pulled to the side is to the right, along with the metal.
I'm gonna go over to the window with the lady.
Okay, Runa, you have a hand up?
I'm gonna get up to the tower and use my third eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it on... As it like lights up on my head. So, I'm gonna talk to my friends. Should I use ethereal sight or should I use see invisibility?
Ethereal sight. Well, hold on. Read ethereal sight.
You can see into the ethereal plane.
That wouldn't help you. And
I don't know what either of those things are.
Yeah. So I'm as a character. See invisibility allows you to see things that are visible. Ethereal sight allows you to see ghosts and shit that, or like phase spiders. It won't let you see through metal or stone.
Yeah.
But you'd be able to. You'd be able to.
You know
see
what?
PP.
Actually, I'm just gonna use detect thoughts
Okay.
and be like, can I detect anyone else but that woman in the tower?
You don't detect anything in the tower.
That woman's not real.
What's going on?
But it's. Can I knock on the window with the lady?
Yeah, if you knock on the glass, she's already staring at you, wide-eyed, fright written across her face.
How durable does this glass look?
Extremely.
I'm gonna cast message to her.
Okay.
Because she can just whisper in her thing.
If her mouth is gagged, she will have no better time responding to you than...
Oh, you said a mouth cover. I didn't think it was gagged.
Oh, she's gagged, yeah.
No thoughts at all. weird.
Why in there?
I'm getting nothing.
Can I see anything in the room? Like any indication of why she might be there? Any indication of what might be in the other cell? Like,
You can see...
Right now I have a choice between I know nothing
Yeah.
and a beautiful woman that I know nothing about why she's in there or why I should kill her or...
You see within... the only other thing in the cell with her is what looks like a bag that was probably ripped off of her. And like gloves, some shoes that were probably taken off of her, and a tiara.
Can I cast Mage Hand?
You can, yeah. Where you
I'm going to cast it inside the room.
It fails.
There's some trickery afoot.
I think we go to the levers and pull them.
What?
Just which one?
All of them. At once.
Well, it looks
Well,
like...
what
the-
if
That's
attempt
what they
to
want
break
us
the
to do.
glass.
You guys can't talk at the same time.
Yondu, what were you saying?
What if that's what they want? Release whatever it is. If Leroy can't detect their thoughts,
Sorry, you're cutting
Bobo
out,
can't.
Yondu.
No, he paused.
again,
You are cutting out, but you paused there.
if Leroy can't detect their thoughts, and Bobo can't get a message to them, then what's to say that they're not something more than what they appear?
She's in disguise.
True.
Yes, Rena?
I'm gonna walk around the courtyard and use my detect thoughts while it's still up.
Okay, yeah, just you and your companions.
Careful,
as you
don't
walk
get
around.
shot.
Symyro, you were saying something.
I'll be careful.
Oh, I was
I'm
saying,
not
in
cheating.
theory, I could try and break the glass.
Worth it.
I mean, why not? You destroyed 3 ballista in 6 seconds, so
I also did.
Have a swing.
yeah, she used a hammer.
You really don't want to give me the same attention as you're giving that woman, huh?
I had to finish your.
I'm
job for
also
you.
here.
No, you left.
You know what? I will give it a shot. I will take a swing at the glass with my maul, see if I cannot.
I'd like
Break
to
it.
back up.
Okay, as you back up, you wind up with your maul, take a mighty sweep, and there's no impact. There's no sound. It just stops there, like you hit a pillow. And as you pull back, you can see across the glass, there's a little like mirage of Fifi with one hand.
Like Sonic.
Oh, like the Jurassic Park.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we pull the lever, or pull all the levers.
All right, well, let's try and figure out what the levers might do before we pull them.
I will
Have
not
fun
be
with
able to
that.
What do I
break
think the
this
levers
glass.
might do?
Sorry. Sorry, what were you saying?
I will not be able to break this glass.
Okay.
Fifi is here, stopping me.
Let's not pull the big ominous one in the middle. Maybe let's pull the one that looks like a choice first.
Can you re-describe where the levers are and what they might be indicating?
So there's this tower. Half of the front of it is glass, and you can see into it. Metal covers over the other. It looks like the glass extends over that way. There's 2 chambers, obviously, here. One covered over with metal, one the glass visible. A lever on either side of this piece of glass that stretches across the whole thing that would pull down. And then on the ground, in front of it, is a lever sticking out of the ground that is turned to the right, which is where the metal is as well. And if you want to make me a perception check, if you're investigating this, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
You could also give yourself a double guide.
Nope.
Nope.
No. You
Same
can't.
spell can't
15.
stack.
Can I also
I rolled a
cast-
15 on
It's a
perception.
Oh, I thought you said investigate.
15 on the investigate.
Okay.
I got a 34.
So both of you would notice about the same thing. The levers turn to the side. You can see that both of the levers on the wall say release under them. With your 30, though, you notice faintly the one on the side with the woman in it that's visible. Where it contacts, you see every once in a while a little arc of electricity across it going into this handle. you're pretty sure it's electrified. The one on the right does not appear to be. And the one in the middle, you're looking at the wiring that runs across the ground. It seems to connect to this giant, this giant piece of metal that covers it, and it looks like it's made to move it across to reveal what's on the other side.
Hang on. Now, catch Citra's hand right before she touches it. It's electrified. Also, I think this lever in the middle just moves the metal.
Try it out.
As it goes to the center, those of you not pulling the lever who wish, yeah, actually, you said you were investigating. Make me an investigate check while this is happening.
No. I have luck.
Okay, yeah.
I have luck. Okay.
How everyone's eating but me.
That is a 23.
Okay, so you notice as he pulls this to the middle, and it stops at the center, the bit of electricity that's arcing on the one weakens, and a bit comes up on the other. They both seem to be electrified as it's in the center. but
Both are
weaker.
electrified now.
As you get it to the third position, oh, I'm getting into it.
Lost my hat.
You get it to the third position. You guys watch where the metal slowly move towards the center and the side, and on the other side, you can see tied similarly to a metallic post is what looks like a war general. Accolades on his chest, his armor, some of it pulled off of him, has also gagged.
Also, you're not here.
He has a scar running across his forehead, down, almost hitting his eye. He nearly lost his sight to whenever they did that to him.
I'd be between them.
And there's two, so the lever in the middle, and then each one of them it either says release, or you can
And
flip
they're
it up to not release.
It is
electrified.
it is at the opposite position from release for both of them.
We can't kill. We don't know nothing about it.
We have to choose to kill.
Why don't we release both of them?
I don't think we have to kill any of them. I think we release it.
This
and
is a thing about sacrifice.
No, but here's the thing. Maybe their sacrifice will be made when they get to judge their intent. I don't think you just can kill someone through a glass that you can't hear them, talk to them, no information.
They should get a chance to plead
You
their
know,
case.
and if it turns out that we have to deal with it when they come out, that's what it is.
You guys are fun. I think we can only release one and the other will die.
Well, that makes sense.
Do either of them look like they're infected with
No,
the virus? Okay.
neither.
So they're both in the not release position.
Correct.
Both in the not release position, and when it's on them where we can see who's inside, that handle is electrified.
The person you can see, their handle is electrified.
And we can see both now.
You can see one of them as it is shifted over and covered over the princess, and now you can only see the general.
So I think we have two choices. Who we choose to release, and whether or not we're looking at the person we choose to not release.
In theory, there is a third option. When it was in the middle, both were electrified, although not as strong.
Can we put it in the middle and electrify both?
If you put it to the middle, those of you who are astute enough to notice the intensity drop on the one that is electrified, as they both now have
Both electrified
current.
again.
And we can see them both.
It is covered. You can just see the one. It doesn't move when it's in the middle. Whatever one you saw last is the one that's visible.
But the electricity is lesser on the handle.
I
Correct.
think we have to pull the handles at the same time.
I have a question.
Yes, Yondu.
The handle itself that has the electricity, is that handle itself electrified so that the person grabbing it would take electrical damage as well?
Whoever's trying to pull the release on whichever one's electrified, or if both are electrified, is the one who would take the electrical damage.
I
No,
can
like
do
the
one of
lever that we would be pulling for the one that you said has the electricity spotting on it?
So there's 3 levers, right? The one in the middle, not at all electrified, and that's what moves the metal. Then on either side, there's a release for the princess and a release for the general.
Okay.
If you can see the princess, hers is electrified. If you can see the general, his is electrified. If you have it in the middle, both are electrified, but less intensely.
But why?
But again, my question is, the handles, are they to, like, whoever's pulling the handle, would they feel
Would they be
any degree of
electrocuted?
Yes, the
Or-
handles are hot. Like in
What if the electricity?
Okay.
I mean, what if we move it? For example, what if we want to take the lady, and we put the metal over on her side so her handle's not electrocuted, and try pulling it to see if we,
as you have a choice before you. Do you choose to save the princess and the hope of the people, the general, master of strategy, or do you risk your own flesh and try to save both?
Was that like a hint from somewhere?
That is a realization that would dawn on you. Not
I-
entirely.
Thank
This is
you.
the trial.
This is the trial.
I think we save them both.
I think we save them both.
I have a question.
Mhm.
I have resistance to lightning damage. Would that include electrical damage of any kind?
Yes.
I also would take the other handle.
I am
Are you sure?
stepping up and
fuck
putting
yeah.
my hand on one of the handles.
You say so.
Sidger's vote is to save the general. He is more useful in battle.
Okay.
As with before, each of your votes will decide what token you receive. The group's vote will decide what action you take. Although, if one of you wishes to step up and pull a fully electrified handle, you may attempt it.
Okay.
But, Your Majesty, the princess hasn't done anything wrong. The general would probably want her to live, if he's truly honorable.
Maybe not. But in battle, princess is useless.
How about we make our votes?
You guys are
And-
allowed to discuss first, and then when you are ready to act, I will talk to each of you in turn.
I was gonna say like make our votes and then discuss
Yeah.
to see where we're at.
Yeah, you can make your vote known.
I'm still going with Sidger being the way she is, rescue the general.
No, that's good. Bubba would save both.
Kianos would also say both.
Yeah. Little pain is worth someone's life. Leroy?
So the princess is for the people. It's like a hive.
Leroy's trying to game the system. Hey, God.
I don't give a fuck. I want the birds.
Do we know which one are the birds? Which ones are
Like-
which?
Gotta
so-
figure it out. Or
So-
you have to find.
The princess is for the people.
Yeah.
Generals for strategy. And both.
I have just had a problem with my output.
Uh-oh.
It's called erectile dysfunction.
Okay,
to
I'm
be
gonna.
honest.
I think it's probably space that's the issue. I'm gonna end stream quick, and I'm gonna do a clean here. I think I'm gonna have to reset up cameras if I do that. But I think we're gonna lose the recording if I don't. So let's take our break. It's 8:50.
Okay.
I will end the stream, get it cleaned up when we take the break, and then we will be back in 10-15 minutes, folks.
And then we'll find out what Leroy chose.
We'll
See you
find
soon,
out what
guys.
Leroy's figured out here.
After
So
the
thank you very
break.
much for joining us, and we will see you all very soon.